Hi, and welcome to Basic Nutrition through Guided Studies at Dodge City Community College. My name is Chuck Pfeiffer, and I'm your instructor for this course this spring semester. I want to welcome you, and I hope we all have a great semester together. This video will serve to provide you with a little bit of some additional information regarding the course and how to navigate the course webpage and some information like that. So please take just a couple of minutes. If you want, you might want to get a blank piece of paper and pencil, jot down a few notes about some of these instructions, or you can just simply go back and watch the video again, or stop and pause and whatever you need to do. So again, my name is Chuck Pfeiffer. All my contact information is available on the course website and also on the course syllabus, which is where we're going to start today. If you have not accessed the course on my DC3 web, please do that as soon as possible. Once you get there, you can find all the navigation tools over on the left hand side. So we're going to walk through just a couple of those things real quickly. Over on the left hand side, you'll see that first that this is AH 140 1901 and Basic Nutrition. On the left hand side, you'll see a tab for attendance, which doesn't count, and then coursework, gradebook, collaboration, course information, the main page, the syllabus, and then some other information. So if you want to click on the syllabus, when you click on that, you'll see that it opens up the page, and right in the middle of the page is the course syllabus that I've embedded into the course, and you can feel free to read that and use it as a reference. You'll also see over on the right hand side is a downloadable version of the course syllabus. It's in PDF form, so it can be opened by any computer or anything, your iPad, and then you can print that or you can save it and just keep it as a reference. We're going to go through a couple of things on the syllabus, okay? First, you'll see on page 1 my information, my picture. You'll see that I don't work at Dodge City Community College full-time. I live in Cimarron, Kansas, and I just teach adjunct for Dodge City, so I don't have an office on campus. If you'd like to reach me, really the best way is to send me an email, chuck.pfeiffer@hotmail.com, and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. Just please remember that like many of you, I've got a full-time job and I've got a wife and kids. So if I don't respond within just a few minutes, it's not that I don't want to talk to you. It's just that I'm busy, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Same with the phone, 304-224-6936. And if I don't answer, it's not because I don't want to talk to you. It's just that I might be on another phone call or might be doing some other things, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But all the course information is right there. If you want to meet with me face-to-face, please let me know. I'm happy to do that. We do have technology that we can use. For all you iPhone, iPad users, or iMacs, we can do FaceTime. If you have Skype, I can Skype. We can do a lot of different things where we can still meet face-to-face, but we don't have to be in the same location. All right, on page 2, you'll see there's some pretty important information that I kind of want to go over. In the highlighted area in yellow, you'll see that it lists the assignments for this course. And then right below that, it talks about the student roles and responsibilities. And this is important for you to understand. Even though this is not a traditional class where we will meet in the classroom 3 days a week, it doesn't mean that you need to stay real distant and disconnected from the course, because we have a lot of interaction, a lot of activities, a lot of discussions that need to occur on a daily or every couple of days basis. So please stay connected. Make sure you're doing your readings, taking good notes, and then posting your thoughts and your posts and your replies to the threaded discussions, which we'll get to in just a minute. Since this is a guided studies course and I won't see you every day, you need to make sure that you are motivating yourself to stay up on all the assignments. You have a list of all the assignments and all the due dates, and it's really just about time management. As I told you, I've also have a family and I've got a full-time job. So I have to manage my time wisely to make sure that I get all my things accomplished, and you need to do the same thing. Okay, if you scroll down, you'll see that all the learning objectives for the course are listed. And then a little bit lower, you'll see the course navigation instructions, which we're going to go through, the syllabus, the coursework, the help menu, there's handouts, and we'll go through each section of those. But first, let's go down to the course requirements, which is kind of on the top of page 4. First, the certification assignment is a way for the college to verify that you're going to stay in this course and that you want to receive credit for this course. You must complete at least one certification assignment, And for us, that is just to do the introduction thread. Most of you have already done that, so you're all good. But for those of you who have not gone into the collaboration tab, then to the forums, you'll see that there's an introduction post. So please go there, take a few minutes, write a couple of sentences, tell us about your background, maybe something about your academic goals, anything that you want to share, so that we can get to know each other, get to know one another a little bit better. You might find that you live near another student, or that you have the same goals. Maybe you're all going to nursing school together. You could study together. You could set up a study group, and maybe you can meet and support one another. So it's important that you do that. Okay, the threaded discussions. The threaded discussions occur weekly. There are 15 threaded discussions. Your post, highlighted there in yellow in number 2, your post is your original response to the topic. So you're going to find the topic for the week, then you're going to go find a medical journal or a medical blog or a website that's credible with good information, and you're going to read that, and you're going to use that to answer the topic of the week. And then you're going to post that, and that's called your post. This is due on Thursday night. Your post should be a couple of paragraphs. It needs to be scholarly. It needs to be written well. This isn't an English class, but you need to be able to write well, put coherent sentences and paragraphs together so that everybody can read and understand your post. That is due Thursday night. Then starting on Friday, you can start responding to other students, and you need to respond to at least 3 other students, and those are due by Sunday night. Your response needs to be very scholarly also. You need to say, hey, this is what I liked, or here's what I thought was interesting about your post, and what about the author's views on this or that, or I thought that they left this out, or I thought it could be better this way. This is not a good post. Oh, I really liked your post. I thought you did a good job. Okay, that doesn't tell us anything. Nobody learned anything from that, and it shows that you probably didn't spend enough time reading that post and responding. So make sure that you spend adequate time reviewing the resource and really giving some feedback, and we'll have a really good discussion that everybody can get involved with and everybody can learn from that. Okay, as you scroll down, you can see all the dates of all the posts. You can see when it's open, when their original post is due, and when all your responses are due. The next assignment is called a crossword puzzle. If you open up the crossword puzzle assignment in the coursework tab, you'll see that there is an attachment at the bottom. You'll open that attachment, and it's a regular crossword puzzle. Then you just want to print that, and you'll have a regular crossword puzzle like what you would find in the Sunday newspaper. And take a pencil and your book and your internet, and you can answer all the clues, put them in the little boxes up and down, and then once you've got it completely filled out, you want to go back to the coursework tab, click on the crossword puzzle quiz, and you'll see the clues with a drop-down menu over to the right. And you click the drop-down menu, and all the options will be available to you. You just click on the one that matches what you filled out in your paper version. So it's pretty simple. I think you'll find it to be not very hard. You have a module quiz, which is kind of just a set of homework assignments. It's questions from each chapter. We put them all together for one for each module. You need to do this after you've read the chapter and taken good notes. This is not timed. You can leave it open and use your book to answer all the questions. It's kind of a way to study and then get credit for it. So make sure you get that submitted on time. And then finally, we have exams. The exams are online, so they can be taken anywhere. They can be taken at your home, or at grandma's house, or at school, or at the library, whatever place works best for you, where it's quiet and you have good internet connection. That's really important. I really want to make sure that you try your best to find a place with good internet connection, because if your internet happens to shut off during the exam, then you're going to be kicked out and you won't be allowed back into the exam. The exams are timed, but you can use your book and use your notes and whatever you need, what other resources you need. The final exam in this course is comprehensive. It covers all the chapters of the book, and it is due on May 9th, and it must be taken at Dodge City Community College. It's the only exam that must be taken on campus, and we'll have more information on that later. Okay, the next page, which is page 7 of the course syllabus, shows you all the module due dates and all the assignments and when they're all due. So please make sure you read through that. Page 8, highlighted there in yellow, is a statement that late work will not be accepted. As I mentioned earlier, we all have jobs probably, We have families. Many of you are single moms working, and so it's really about time management. I can't allow everybody to just turn in assignments whenever they need to. We have a kind of a set schedule that keeps us going so that we can get all the materials covered throughout the semester. So look ahead. You have all the dates. You already know when everything is due for Module 1. You know when everything is due for Module 2, and on and on. So make sure that you plan ahead. If you need to get daycare or just a babysitter or whatever needs to happen, make sure you take care of that starting now. All right, we scroll down. There's some information on the face-to-face meetings. We're going to have at least 3 or 4 face-to-face meetings. The first ones will take place on January 23rd and 24th. I'll give you the exact time and the location, and hopefully we can meet up and we can go through some more of this course information and have some question and answer session. There's information on the Guided Studies program, how to contact Doug. Also, the Testing Center information is there to talk to Letitia and how to schedule your final exam. Finally, a quick statement on student ethics and dishonesty. Just pretty simple. Don't cheat, don't plagiarize, don't steal information from another student or from an academic resource and just blatantly copy it down and submit it as your own work. That's not honest, and we don't allow that in this course. All right, so let's go back to the course website, and on the left-hand side, again, you see the tabs. The coursework, if you click on the coursework tab, the assignments for Module 1 will pop up, and you can see all of them. Many of you have already accessed those. You can see the gradebook to keep up on your grades for the semester. And then there's the collaboration tab, and I want you to click on that, and it should open up a couple of options. You should have a forums option and a chat option, which doesn't work, and then also the course mates. So click on the forums, and you will see what's listed for this week. Right now, it's the introduction post, which is week 1, and most of you have already submitted that, so that's great. As the weeks go by, this is where you're going to find your weekly threaded discussion. And then finally, on the main page, when you click on the main page, you're going to find a course description, some of the navigation instructions, and things like that. Over on the right-hand side, you're going to see that there's a handout section, and in this handout section, there's some information on how to post your threaded discussion in case you've forgotten, and then chapter outlines, which are for your reference only. You can print them, you can use them, you can study them, you can do whatever you want with those chapter outlines. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and you will find the PowerPoint lectures. There are 16 PowerPoint lectures for you, 1 for each chapter. These are published by the publisher of your book, and I've made them available to you for your own resource. You can print them, you can read them, you can watch them, you can save them on your computer or your iPad. Whatever you need to do, they're totally for your use, and I'm happy to provide those for you. Okay, that's a quick rundown of an overview of the course. If you have any questions at all, please contact me, chuck.pfeiffer@hotmail.com, and send me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So it was great to meet you. I look forward to seeing you all face to face soon.